everyone, I'm Gargi from Cloudcentric a Salesforce Summit partner, helping businesses to streamline their business processes with CRM solution. Today we are joined by David Marshall, a director at the coding department, helping businesses to coding and billing services to healthcare sector. And we have Shubham Das, who is a project manager at Cloudcentric, and currently working with the coding department for Salesforce implementation.
My name is David Marshall. I'm the president of codingdepartment.com, and Coding Department specializes in servicing home health and hospice agencies in the United States. Those are facilities that work on patients that are homebound all across the United States, all 50 states. So that is my agency. We do medical coding and medical billing for healthcare clients.
You have discussed your requirements with other partners as well before coming to us.
Before coming to CCC?
Yes.
Yes.
So what makes us different?
Well, what makes CCC different? I mean, certainly it's the personal touch. You know, I like the people I've met, Shubham, Vivek. Everybody's been motivated in working with coding department, motivated in, okay, whatever my vision is, making sure that we can implement whatever that is, but being positive about it, not dragging their feet, just, okay, let's do it. You know, I feel like CCC has been a cheerleader for coding department success within, you know, whatever is possible in Salesforce. So that's been a huge blessing.
Okay. Third question was about the AI that our team is implementing now.
Yes.
So what do you think about it? Why did you choose this, and what do you think we should try the AI?
Yeah, the AI, Shubham and I have a long relationship, many years working with. Let's also say CCC has been a part of Salesforce coding department success now for almost 8 years. You know,
7 years.
7 years. So I mean, it's so many years that we've been working together, and you know, I've been grateful for those 7 years being a part of what makes coding department tick. CCC has been there. So Shubham and I have developed a friendship with VJ over a long time, and we've talked off and on about Salesforce, about AI, and how we're going to implement and what the future is. We know that was always part of it. It was important. We had conversations top level, but nothing serious. And it just was good timing for me the past August to September to really start moving forward with AI. And then boom, okay, we're going to come out in November. And wouldn't you know it, it was good time for Shubham's team. And that's, you know, that's the best part about CCC is that, okay, when we're ready to go, we can collect the people, we can move forward on a project. And that's what we've done. We've moved from initially, you know, the whiteboarding phase to creating actual AI prompts to getting the account set up to doing all of that has not been a month's process or year's process. It's been weeks process. So that's been amazing.
Would you suggest other healthcare sector, they should go with the AI?
Yeah, absolutely.
And why?
Yes, I mean, I just talked to my friend who runs a large dental practice in Texas. Because of the success that we're having with Gemini and what the outcomes we're getting from the chart inputs, like he's a dentist and I know that he has a lot of repetition with the types of claims that he has and the types of patients that he sees, and needing to make sure that his patients are set up for recurring cleanings and appointments. It was natural fit that I know that AI can be a wonderful enhancement for his profession too. So not only what I do, which is obviously very complicated, lots of patients, lots of different diagnosis, lots of different clinical groups, even for us, as complicated as our diagnosis sequencing is, AI seems to be working so far, and I can't wait to truly test it out. So the sky's the limit. Everyone should be incorporating AI into their process. Absolutely. So when you talk about why I went with Salesforce originally, or why I went with CCC in particular, I do remember when it happened. We were initially just using Google Sheets to manage my patient workflows. And when you're just managing lines in Google Sheets, you know, for our case, coding started, coding finished, the patient's name, but that was a very simple rudimentary process. But there was a time when I had almost 30 people using the same Google Sheet, and one person made a mistake, and then it had a cascading effect on the entire chart, on the entire Excel file. And I just remember I ran out to the whole floor and I'm like, stop working, you know, everybody stop. we got to go back and undo this file. And, it became a huge headache. And that was the moment I needed to change my system from Google to something a little bit smarter and easier, a real CRM. So I did search out, and I was grateful to find Salesforce, and that was in around 2016. And yes, there have been absolute challenges with AI. It's not just boom, magic wand, and now AI is working in our system. Of course not. So we have the benefit of working with CCC over all of these years. We've created the structure. We know how the flow works. Shubham's been there from day one. So even though he's never coded a medical chart, he knows my flow, right? And we created a great process for managing patients and knowing the steps that are involved. So where to implement AI, how to make it seamless for my staff is something we pretty much had a good understanding of what we needed to do. Getting there, of course, we needed to figure that out. So we didn't have all the answers immediately. Luckily, with my team, the brain trust that we have, what we needed to provide AI with, we've gone with Gemini. What we needed to get Gemini to help create the chart, to create the actual completed work that we can use this JSON file to seamlessly integrate into our medical chart. So far, this process is pretty smooth, but even though it hasn't taken a long time for this exact 1 month that we've been working at it, it took years to get to where we're at. And I can't deny that Shubham and I and Vivek and Deepak and all the members that have been great at CCC, it took years to get to the stage where we have all of our components. We have a fully flushed out Salesforce process. So for us, it's probably been a little bit easier. And I'm happy to say that. But it's only because of the people I've been working with. So thank you, CCC.